little bit more than 3 months later, and back here at Beacon Heights looking at Grandfather Mountain, about to walk a little bit closer to Linville Gorge. Today we'll be walking through Crag Prong area, maybe it's Grag Prong, and we'll be walking along Wilson Creek and maybe Harper's Creek as well. We should be finishing the MST today at Harper Creek Falls. You must go off trail for Beacon Heights. It is well worth it. This is Beacon Heights. Just off the trail a few hundred yards probably. And the destination is right there, Linville Gorge. And the next destination after that will be Mount Mitchell. Pretty cool section of trail here. Thought I would record it. Anytime that you lose sight of the trail and then you realize it's just winding around the edge, it's usually a pretty cool little spot. Get a little shot here coming through this wooded section. MST blaze. Right around 2 miles away from Beacon Heights now. The folks up here have done a great job of blazing this little section right here. MST is going downhill on this logging road. Old logging road, I don't guess they log on it anymore. But you'll read on the MST guide that the center is washed out. This is what the washed out portion looks like. This is the MST segment 4. Segment 4 starts at Beacon Heights and goes to the Black Mountain Campground just below Mount Mitchell. 2 creeks are converging right here. So yeah, I'm not sure which creeks those are, but I'll find out later. Still here. I'm walking down the forest road. Got a nice sized rock here. Good place to hang out if there's a storm. But yeah, so an MST rock up here. Probably getting close to the 4th mile. This is what it looks like. Okay, we're now coming off this this forest road, as they call them, and you know what? We got a bridge, and this is the bridge that I'm talking about. My bad. Yeah, you're bad. This is Grag Prong here on the Mountains to Sea Trail. Forest Road 440, 464. All right, so we're going to rock hop. So we're kind of up on a ridge above the water. We are walking beside of Grag Prong, the first of 3 creeks on this end of the trail that we'll encounter today. Trying to free hop the rocks here. This is Grag Prong, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't think you should.
Huh?
I don't think you should.
I'm afraid if I don't get a good push,
We have now traveled 8 miles, and to put that in perspective for some of you up in Detroit, Michigan, there's a road called 8 Mile that's not quite as dangerous as this section of trail, but this is the same distance as the 8 Mile road, made popular by rapper Marshall Mathers. Just a regular guy. He doesn't know why all the fuss about him. Yeah, check this out. It's a rock, y'all. Very cool. Yeah. Just like the rock up at Rough Ridge. Rough Ridge Rock. No rock hopping through this section. We're still here at Drag Prong, walking along the creek. Came down from up here, I see the trail's up there somewhere. Alright, shortly after that last view that we had, I decided to get a picture looking downstream at Drag Prong, and doing that, I stepped on a slick spot and I went down. So luckily I was able to catch myself before falling into a hole of water. Donald showing us how it's done here on the Mountains to Sea Trail. We just navigated another creek crossing here. Crazy section, y'all. It appears as if we are leaving Drag Prong now. This is is this Little Lost Cove Creek?
Lost Cove.
This is Lost Cove Creek. Not little, but Lost Cove Creek here in the Wilson Creek Wilderness. And the trail goes this way. We will be crossing Lost Cove Creek in a moment. And that should be our last creek crossing till we get to the 11.5 mile mark. Here is the Lost Cove Rock Hop. See that rock hop, ladies and gentlemen?
Rockless hop.
Yeah, I guess you could somehow maybe do it that way, but you're going to get wet either way, so why not just dang go through it. 3 miles to another creek crossing. Another good place to camp here. Just looking at the creek there, that probably was one of the better places to cross. A lot of water down here. A whole lot of water in this this part of the wilderness here. I believe this is Huntfish Falls here in the Grandfather District on the Mountains to Sea Trail. There's Huntfish Falls. We have been climbing for the last little bit. Now we're going to cross this rock bridge. All right, here we are, walking up Panola Road. We're going to be on this road for about half a mile before taking a left. All right, we're through Panola Road. This is MST here, North Harper shortcut. There's the blaze to let you know where the trail goes. That is here. Once again, going through a creek. This actually looks kind of deep through here. So, electronics up. Putting the electronics up in the air, going to cross the creek here. Okay, when you're out here walking the MST near Harper's Creek, you get a little bit hungry, you got to reach out for the big guns. Combos, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pepperoni combos, and that's what I'll be enjoying for the next half mile here at Harper's Creek. We're still at Harper's, right?
Yeah.
So let's do it. I'm going to monitor Donald's line of travel here. Getting a little bit deeper. That's deep. Got your phone in your pocket? Okay, you got your phone out. Okay. This hunt's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah. Oh, you got in another section like that?
No, this is right there in the middle.
A lot of rocks up in here. I wonder why there's so many rocks in the creek. Yeah, that one's not bad. That's one of the easiest crossings we've had today, even though we had to get wet, you know. Donald's taking the path to the right. I'm going to try to step over this way. Crossing the tree. But I was just talking about, I'm looking at my clock and I'm thinking, you know, what time are we going to be back? And try not to get back too late. And what time we're going to eat, what time we're going to be at the car, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, none of that should matter because this place is amazing. It's one of the coolest hikes that I have been on. I think I do like this better than the Panola Trail. So the MST just keeps getting better. Keeps on, keeping on. There are numerous places here that you can camp in the this area of the MST. And they all look kind of like that. You have water nearby to all of them. So yeah, when you're hiking the MST, plenty of places to camp in this area, unlike the area that's on the parkway or part of the national park system. You don't see the same number of roads like the parkway or Swaringen or Sesame Street. You don't have those roads out here. You have a few forest roads, but there are not very many cars on the forest roads because they are rugged. Some of them are. And the other ones, people probably think they're rugged, so they just stay away from them. So here on the MST, the 2 dots mean change of direction, I believe. So the change of direction here isn't looking up at the sky with my GoPro. I'm sorry, my Garmin. Bad habit. Just looking down at the ground for a creek crossing, buddy. And this is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a doozy right here. But we're going to do it. Okay, we're here at a creek crossing here on the Mountains of Sea Trail. I pressed pause about probably 10 seconds ago. So, here we go. This is one of the thicker spots we've encountered here today. Just have to put your best foot forward, and then all things come to pass. Here on the Mountains to Sea Trail, we have a white blaze. I like the circle blaze. I'm a fan of this trail. It's different, completely different than the Appalachian Trail. Different than the Pacific Crest Trail for sure. It's a lot different than the Continental Divide Trail, but I like it. I like it a lot. Get snake out of our way here. Still walking along the side of Harper's Creek. We are getting closer to Harper Falls, popular destination down here. A lot of people like to go and lay out, get them some sun, put some brown up on that skin. A lot of people just like to, you know, play around, get in the water. We are looking over there at another blaze back here, and they near the home stretch of the hike for today. We should be getting close to Harper Falls now. Harper Falls. We are no longer on the Mountains to Sea Trail. We are now on the Harper Falls Trail. And this will take us to the parking lot. So the next time out, we'll be hiking from the parking lot up here all the way back out to either North Carolina 181 or to the base of Table Rock at Linville Gorge. This thing is probably about what, Donald? 4 feet? If you stretched them out, 4 feet. So take a look at what it looks like. This is a standard black snake. We made it. Long walk, but we did it. This is the end.